Aries, welcome to your energy blueprint reading here on the Astroflower. We're going to be going into your chakras and your aura. Amazing things have been happening across all the signs. If you've been following me over the last sort of 3 or 4 weeks, you've seen I've been talking about sort of changes within the chakras and the auras. I even started talking about it back in October with the eclipse readings that we did and the yearly readings that we did as well. Things are changing, and they're changing obviously for a lot of things around us. Make sure you're positioned correctly at the moment. We've nearly got to 1,000 subscribers, and then therefore we're going to be able to do live readings where we can answer questions for you through the chat, through the tarots, and through your chakras and your aura. So I thank you very much for your support for this channel. What we need now as a support is that we need watch time. So make sure you watch this reading all the way through and sharing it with all the platforms. I would thank you very much for that. So, funny February, how does it tee up the changes in March? Let's just see what's going on within your chakras. Obviously, you're in your winter period or your autumn period here. So you're going to be calculating already what you want to be doing next year, starting from your birthday. And this sort of brings us up to the month of emotions for you. So I think it's pretty clear, and I think we said this last week as well. It's pretty clear in where you should be going at the moment. And the right-hand side is becoming a lot more organised. There's still space, there's still room for understanding about your foundations, who you are, what you want, what you desire to live. These are the fundamental principles of my life, as it were, that sort of thing. And you're examining them, you're exploring those sort of things, and that's really good this time of year. Let's just see what's going on with your, oh, look at that, your sacrum is pitch perfect. There is no discrepancy between one side or the other. It is, and I think this ties into your crown chakra. If I'm not going to be mistaken, what's been happening for a lot of people in the crown chakra, and we are all converging to one point. And I've got a funny feeling that one point is at the beginning of March. With the changing of Pluto, the changing of lots of things in the astrological world. Let's just see what's going on your solar plexus and your heart chakra. So there's the solar plexus. It's amazingly infused now and completely open. It's still shaped beautifully. It's still intact, but without being intact. It's really weird. I've done an energy masterclass on it, and I'm going to be doing a second one because I know why it's splitting now. I know exactly. Well, if you're following the left and right hand rule, you will know exactly what's happening. Let's just see what's going on the heart chakra. So the heart chakra is also sort of converging on the exterior. There's a lot of interaction with the here and now. It's not so much on your side, and I think this has to tie in to do with your autumn period as well. In your, within your socializing or networking sort of aspect of the heart, there is precision within that. It's not really pushing the boat out at the moment, and I think that's probably a good thing for you at the moment, simply because you're going through that autumn period. But it's certainly your heart is very clean. There doesn't seem to be any sort of complications on it. There's no real petals that are damaged or changed in a way. Let's see what's going on in the center. And the center is now, so it's building up. It's collecting that sort of a lot of water, a lot of emotions, but in a very calm sense within the center of you. And it's building up a sense of being at one or at home with who you are and with your life. If that's not the case for you, It's a case of putting into you what you really want to see outside of you. And this is how manifestation works in a way. You've got to have the intention, and then you have to have the energy configuration, and then you apply the energy and the intention configuration on the material world, and then it manifests. So it's a 3-step scenario. And I think this is maybe what is building up inside you, manifesting this new way of being. Okay, so your connection, your inner connection, which is behind the sternum, is ready to ignite, ready to shine that light out. I would have thought that's going to come out next week, but we'll see how that's going on. Let's just see what's going on in your third eye and your throat chakra. That is in perfect harmony, like it is in your sacrum as well. Absolutely beautiful, very beautiful order within yourself, very calm, logical thinking, without extremes, without sort of extreme emotions either. Really clear sort of vision of how to do things. Let's have a look at your crown chakra. Your crown chakra is igniting. This is what I was wondering about. So we saw the change in the solar plexus and the heart chakra over the last month. Now we've got a change that's going on really principally within the crown chakra. And it seems to be where the consciousness which is contained within the crown chakra, it's not consciousness within, it's like an energetic consciousness. So it's a consciousness that allows you to have growth and retraction in certain areas. It allows a certain elasticity within the whole system. And that's where the consciousness comes into play. And it seems to be providing a real lesson for yourself, but for everybody else in this world as well that is around you. And it's now expanding. It's now putting out like this beautiful sort of like fireworky sort of like energy. And it's sort of saying, here we go, here it is, sort of scenario. It's quite amazing. And let's have a look at your aura. So if you're going to be meditating at the moment, I would meditate on what is possible. Open up that crown chakra. Open up the idea of the possibilities of tomorrow. That's where you can use your imagination in your crown chakra enormously, almost like a video library or Netflix or something like that, where you can choose a lot of different things to look at and examine and stuff like that, like a library in a way. And it's just opening up lots of different possibilities for tomorrow. So I would open that up within your meditation. Let's just see what's going on in your aura. So you've got one of those new layers in the aura that seems to have kicked in place, and that's almost, and it's like locked in place. So it's ready to key off, but it's waiting on the other one, which is on its way down. And I would have thought it's going to be in place between the 20th and 26th, basically, of February, which you're going to be perfectly in place for that changing moment, which is in the beginning of September, beginning of March. Definite changes within you. The overall energy that I feel out of it is just this feeling of contentment. It's really nice that's coming out of you, Aries. Absolutely beautiful. There you go. There's your energy blueprint reading. We do have a link to the tarot reading as well, so I'm going to be quite amazed to see what sort of cards come out for you. There is also the new energy masterclasses that we've been doing, and I will be doing another one on the chakras and the auras. Don't forget, the lives will be coming out. There's so much going on. It's so great to be alive. In the meantime, thank you very much. Don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.